the human body, a universe unto itself. Tonight, a storm raged within this world. Lightning crackled across nerve synapses. Thunder roared in the pounding heartbeat. Rain lashed down in the form of sweat. Something was amiss. The usually bustling metropolis of cells was eerily silent. The normally clear currents of the blood river were muddied and turbulent. The storm raged on, a harbinger of a gruesome discovery. A murder most foul was about to unfold. Dawn broke, painting the sky with hues of sorrow. The storm had subsided, leaving behind a trail of destruction. A patrol of white blood cells, the body's dutiful police force, made their rounds. They were greeted by a sight that sent chills down their cellular walls. Floating amidst the debris in the heart of the blood river were the dismembered remains of a virus. This was no ordinary virus. This was the infamous Mr. HIV, a notorious killer with a reputation for wreaking havoc. Mr. HIV was no stranger to the body. He was a master of disguise, able to cloak himself in the very proteins that the body used for identification. This viral chameleon could slip past security checkpoints, infiltrating the very defenses designed to keep him out. Once inside, his modus operandi was simple yet devastating. He targeted the CD4 T cells, the generals of the body's immune system. He injected his own genetic material, hijacking their cellular machinery, turning them into virus factories. Slowly, insidiously, he weakened the body's defenses, leaving it vulnerable to a host of opportunistic infections. The investigation began immediately. The first suspect, the innate immune response. This was the body's first line of defense, a rapid response team designed to tackle any immediate threats. They were the paramedics, the firefighters, the beat cops of the body. They relied on brute force and broad recognition.
Our weapons of choice were phagocytosis, engulfing and devouring invaders whole, and inflammation, raising the alarm and summoning reinforcements. Our motive? To maintain order and eliminate any threats to the body's delicate balance. But were we swift and strong enough to take down Mr. HIV?
Section 5. Suspect number 2. Neutralizing antibodies. Seekers of silent justice. Next on the list were the neutralizing antibodies, the body's specialized assassins. These were highly trained operatives, each one custom-made to target a specific enemy. They were the snipers, the spies, the secret agents of the immune system.
Their weapon? Precision targeting. They could identify and bind to specific proteins on the surface of a virus, effectively neutralizing it, preventing it from infecting healthy cells.
Their motive? To eliminate the threat quietly and efficiently with surgical precision, but were they cunning enough to outmaneuver Mr. HIV's camouflage? Section 6. Suspect number 3. CD4 T cells, the generals in command. No investigation into Mr. HIV's demise would be complete without scrutinizing the CD4 T cells. These cells are pivotal in the immune system's response to any invader. They are the ones who take charge, who lead the defense against any threat that dares to challenge the body's integrity. These were the generals of the immune system, responsible for coordinating the body's defenses. They don't just fight, they plan, they strategize, and they ensure that every part of the immune system is working in harmony. Without them, the immune response would be chaotic and ineffective. They were the strategists, the tacticians, the leaders who rallied the troops. Imagine a battlefield where every soldier knows exactly what to do, where to go, and how to fight. That's the kind of order and precision CD4 T cells bring to the immune system.
Their role was to recognize the enemy, sound the alarm, and direct the other immune cells to mount a coordinated attack. They are the first to identify the threat and the first to respond, ensuring that the rest of the immune system is alerted and ready to act. Their motive? To protect the body at all costs, even if it meant sacrificing themselves in the line of duty. They are the unsung heroes, willing to lay down their lives to ensure the survival of the whole organism. Their dedication and bravery are unparalleled.
But had Mr. HIV already infiltrated their ranks, turning their strategies against them? This is the critical question. If HIV has managed to compromise the CD4 T cells, it would mean that the very generals of the immune system have been turned into traitors, using their knowledge and strategies to aid the enemy. This would be a devastating blow to the body's defenses, making it vulnerable to further attacks and infections. The battle against HIV is not just a physical one, but a strategic one, where the stakes are the survival of the entire immune system. Section 7, suspect number 4, CD8 T cells, the body's elite assassins. These cells are a crucial part of our immune defense, often referred to as the body's elite assassins due to their precision and effectiveness. These CD8 T cells were the body's elite assassins, the special forces trained to eliminate infected cells. They patrol the body, constantly on the lookout for cells that have been compromised by viruses or other pathogens. They were the soldiers, the warriors, the hand-to-hand combatants of the immune system. Their training is rigorous and their mission is clear: seek and destroy any cell that poses a threat to the body's health.
Their weapon? Cytotoxicity. They could identify and destroy infected cells, preventing the virus from replicating and spreading. These cells release powerful chemicals that can induce apoptosis or programmed cell death in their targets. Their motive? To eliminate the enemy and any collaborators, even if it meant sacrificing healthy tissue in the process. This ruthless efficiency is what makes them so effective, but also what makes their job so perilous.
But were they strong enough to overcome Mr. HIV's ability to hide within the very cells they were supposed to protect? HIV is a master of disguise, able to integrate itself into the host's DNA, making it incredibly difficult for CD8 T cells to detect and eliminate. The battle between CD8 T cells and HIV is a high-stakes game of hide and seek, with the health of the entire body hanging in the balance. The question remains, can these elite assassins adapt and evolve to outsmart one of the most cunning viruses known to humanity? Section 8, suspect number 5, natural killer cells, the ruthless enforcers. These cells are a crucial part of our immune system, acting as the first line of defense against invaders. Last but not least were the natural killer cells, the body's ruthless enforcers. They are always on the lookout for cells that have gone rogue, whether due to infection or cancerous transformation. They were the vigilantes, the bounty hunters, the judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one. Their mission is clear: to seek and destroy any cell that poses a threat to the body's integrity. They were on constant patrol looking for any signs of trouble. These cells are equipped with receptors that can detect stress signals from other cells, indicating potential danger.
Their weapon? Indiscriminate destruction. They release toxic granules that can induce apoptosis or programmed cell death in their targets. They could sense cellular stress, a telltale sign of infection or malignancy, and they would eliminate the cell without hesitation. This ability makes them a crucial component in the fight against cancer and viral infections. Their motive? To maintain order and eliminate any threats to the body's survival, even if it meant taking drastic measures. They act swiftly and decisively, ensuring that no harmful cell is left unchecked.
But were they ruthless enough to stop Mr. HIV from spreading his deadly infection? HIV is a cunning adversary, capable of evading the immune system's defenses. The battle between natural killer cells and HIV is a relentless one, with the virus constantly mutating to escape detection. The question remains, can these ruthless enforcers adapt quickly enough to outsmart one of the most formidable pathogens known to humanity?